Welcome to Scary Stories Forever, where darkness lurks in every tale. Tonight we bring you a story of a town haunted by something lurking in the shadows, a beast with glowing eyes and razor-sharp claws. Lock your doors, stay close to the fire, and prepare yourself for the Howl in the Dark. The town of Black Hollow had always been quiet, too quiet. Nestled deep in the woods, far from the nearest city, it was the kind of place people passed through but never stayed. Something about the air felt heavy, like an unspoken secret lay buried beneath the soil. It started on the night of the blood moon. The first scream shattered the silence just past midnight. A hunter, Charles Galloway, was found torn apart near the tree line. His cabin door had been ripped from its hinges, claw marks deep and jagged along the wood. The townspeople whispered of wolves, but they all knew. This was something else. Sheriff Dalton had seen animal attacks before, but nothing like this. The wounds were too precise, too deliberate, as if something had been hunting, not just killing. He rounded up a group of men, armed with rifles and lanterns, and they ventured into the forest, following the massive paw prints leading away from Galloway's cabin. The deeper they went, the quieter the woods became. No crickets, no owls, just the crunch of leaves underfoot. Then they heard it. A low, guttural growl resonating from the darkness. Their lanterns flickered as a towering shadow moved between the trees, too fast to see clearly. A scream rang out. One of the men was dragged into the underbrush, his gurgling cries swallowed by the night. The others fired blindly, the gunshots echoing through the trees, but when the silence returned, so did the dread. The man was gone. Panic set in, and the group ran back to town, slamming doors and barring windows. But the howls, they didn't stop. Each night they grew closer. One by one, people vanished. The lucky ones were found in pieces. The unlucky ones were never found at all. Then came the knocking. Sheriff Dalton sat alone in his office, shotgun across his lap. The whole town was in hiding now. A slow, deliberate knock echoed through the room. He gripped the gun tighter. The door creaked open. A figure stood there, tall, lean, its eyes glowing like embers. Dalton recognized him. It was Matthew Hensley, a farmer who had vanished weeks ago. But something was wrong. His mouth twisted into a grin, revealing teeth too long, too sharp. His fingers curled into claws, flexed as he took a step forward. "I tried to fight it," he whispered, his voice barely human. "But the hunger, it wins." The sheriff barely had time to scream before the beast leapt, and outside the howls rose again.